It is New Year's Eve, channel relaunch tomorrow, and I thought I'd do one last video just before I sign off for the year. So today we've got questions regarding how to tell a guy that you like him, as well as how do I help my clients who do have diseases, depression, things like that. How do I find my belief in them, and how can you do the same if you have a friend in that sort of scenario? So hit the subscribe button with the little bell. Relaunch is tomorrow. You're crazy if you're not subscribed before the relaunch. So get subscribed, hit the little bell, as I say, so you get the notifications. And let's start with a question from the Facebook group. If you have a New Year's resolution, it should be to join our Facebook group. Edith is in there, and she has sent in a fantastic question. She says, "Hey ladies, Brett, Jamia, and Mark, I have a quick question. I've been dating this great, honest guy for a good 1.5 months now. Let's call it 6 weeks. We slept together a few times. He still plans creative and fun dates, travels an hour and a half to see me. Awesome. He got me a toothbrush for his place. Among other things, his actions are good. 6 weeks, it's fantastic. A few weeks ago, we said that I was not seeing anyone else, and so was he. I really am starting to like him a lot, and I wonder if I should tell him. I do not want to rush things or scare him off and take things as they come, but how should I proceed? Should I let him know? If so, how should I let him know, etc." A lot of women fear this moment where they have to tell the guy I like him and tell him that I'm really falling for him. And it's not a moment to be feared. And the reason is, if you do this right, the guy is not going to be scared off at all. When you say it, it shouldn't have a permanency to it. We kind of have this idea that we date for a while and then we decide we like each other, and that's it. And usually this coincides with the time we tell the person that we really, really like them. It's like the story ends there. And the reason is, the reason a lot of us get so nervous to tell someone that we really like them is because we feel like we're ending the story. Right? We're nervous that we're communicating, and perhaps rightly so, we're nervous that we're communicating, we're not qualifying them anymore. In other words, you've done enough, you've ticked all the boxes, I like you, it's done. And that will kill attraction. It kills attraction because it never ends. Right? If I tell you that I like you today, and then you hit me tomorrow, well, I don't like you tomorrow. Right? Now that's an extreme example, but we're always qualifying someone on their behaviors and their efforts. So the answer is, don't make this as serious, Edith. It shouldn't be a big serious thing, especially verbally. The guy already knows you like him because of your actions. You're already spending a lot of time there, and most of this is going to be communicated with your actions anyway. The way this conversation should go down is you say, "Hey, I really like you." And he thinks, "Yeah, I know. You spend a lot of time here. You kiss me, we sleep together, you're very affectionate, I already know that you like me." And he should also have in the back of his mind, maybe not even consciously, but in the back of his mind, that I still know I can fuck this up with her if I mistreat her. And that's all this is about. You can tell someone with your words, you can tell someone with your actions. It doesn't really matter how you tell them, as long as there isn't this permanent finality to it. Because if there is, that's when you run into trouble. That's when the man no longer feels he has to work. That's when he feels like, oh, I've won her, she's not going to reassess me anymore. All right, you're always reassessing. As I say, you can tell him you love him today, and if he really messes up tomorrow, or at least next week or next month, you're still willing to walk away. So however you choose to say it, it should come very naturally. It should be a super relaxed, easy conversation, and it shouldn't have a finality, a big dramatic hoopla to it. Right? It should just be like, "Yeah, I like you, of course I do, I'm hanging out with you. And you like me too, we're hanging out together. Cool, this is going well." That's it. If you want to take it to "I love you," you can go that far as well. But it doesn't have the finality of saying, "I love you, it's done, it's over. I'm never going to qualify you again." Because that is where you will lose the interest and where the guy will stop chasing. Next question is from... who have we got? Yvette. So it might be a bit random and out there, but in HIV cases, also, how do you as a coach keep believing in your client? Or how should we support someone with a disease by not aiding them in victimization? I love this question, and it's a freaking good one to finish the year on. Changing your perspectives is really important. It's exactly the same as if your friend's going through a breakup. It's exactly the same. First, you empathize with them, right? Step one, you empathize. Now, I don't always have to do this because if a client, for example, is diagnosed with a disease, that would usually happen before they come to me. But if they get diagnosed while I'm working with them, you empathize, right? Second, you remove your own limiting beliefs and you raise your perspective. Because as long as you have limiting beliefs about your friend, as long as I have limiting beliefs about you, that's always going to come across, right? So it's not actually about your friend to begin with, it's about you. Because if I believe that a client with, say, HIV can't meet someone, how on earth is my client going to? Right? She's going to pick up on that. And that belief just isn't true. So if I find a limiting belief within myself, I'll go and look up all the happy couples with HIV where one partner has it, one doesn't. Right? I will look up all the people who might struggle with something even worse and find happiness, no problems. So I've got to remove my own limiting belief before I can help my client remove it. I raise my perspective, and just like in a breakup, you would remove your limiting belief that your friend can't meet someone new, and you have a very high perspective of your friend, right? So exactly the same. I remove my limiting belief and then have a high perspective of my client that they're capable of that. Because I know anything is possible with action. And then finally, it's about BS. It's about stop accepting their BS. And by BS, I of course mean belief systems. When two people come together with differing belief systems, the stronger frame eats the weaker one. Right? As long as you're together, I mean, if you don't spend any time with each other, you argue, you agree to disagree, you go away. But as long as you're friends, as long as me and a client are working together, someone's belief systems will eat the other person's. So I need to be so confident in my belief system that she is capable of it, or for you, that your friend is capable of overcoming this disease or meeting a new man after a breakup. Your belief system has to trump theirs, which means you don't accept their excuses. If they say, oh, I can't do it because of this, you say, no, take some responsibility. You can. Sometimes you got to give the hard love. But that's why you can't... Like, if your friend breaks up, would you just keep empathizing forever and keep treating them like a victim? No. That'd be insane. They never get anywhere, right? You empathize for a little while, and then you raise your belief about them, and then you stop buying into their BS. You tell them, actually, you can recover from this, and it is your responsibility to do so. It's exactly the same with me and my clients. Empathize first, and then I crush my own beliefs and raise my perspective, and then I go crush their beliefs for them. And having a coach or having a friend like you who believes in that person makes the world of difference to someone. I can't tell you how many clients I've had who, just because of my belief in them, were able to take action steps that they couldn't because their own friends or family didn't believe in them. That's huge. And let's finish with my own New Year's resolution, which is to start making some freaking money out of this channel, right? I had to get more monies. Well, thankfully, Jesse has come to the rescue. So Jesse says, Dear Mark Rosenfeld, this is Jesse. It is my pleasure to write this letter to you. We are a big company, mainly works in beauty instruments. We are doing sales in USA, UK, AU, and our main factory is in China. Nice. We are reaching out about helping us doing a video sponsorship to your fans. All our products are designed and developed by our own team and produced by our own factory. All of our products are certified by FDA, so please do not mind to try them. I even get to try them. How good is this? Not only do I get to make more money, I get to try the products. Please kindly check the website for your audiences. Guys, I can tell you, I checked the website. They make awesome beauty products. You should go buy them. I can't remember what the website was, but I'm sure if you Google beauty products, you will find it. In fact, I think this is the new direction I need to take the channel in. And that is 2018. It has been an incredible year. Thank you so much for supporting me throughout it. I hope whatever you're up to tonight, you have a blast in doing it, or maybe it's time to reflect, time to set some new goals. Whatever you're doing, there's always the opportunity to create a new future through action. So empower yourself through growth, self-esteem, and authenticity, and I'll see you tomorrow for the channel relaunch. Bye. You always make me